So I got some Christmas decorations to show off. First off, so I'll start off with my usual Christmas stuff. So for the most part, everything from last year, mostly everything from last year is out. Though some things have not been put out for reasons. So here's our new. Well, it's not really our newest anymore because we got some ornaments. We'll get into that later. But this here is one of our newest big decorations and out here and stuff. It's a reindeer. It's not Rudolph though. It's just a normal reindeer. Lights up. I'm pretty sure we got this at Target last year around New Year's, like right before New Year's, huh? So yeah, it's a pretty cool decoration. Though the support system is kind of flawed, but it's all good, I guess. It's only fallen over once that I've known. Um, it hasn't fallen over again yet. Here's another one. Here's one of our older decorations, and this one's a bit damaged, as you can see. The that's bent. So oh well. Just make sure not to be rough with it, I guess. So yeah, we can either hang it up or just stick it into the ground. We usually just stick it into the ground because it's easier. We already have something that hangs up anyways. We have that star up there. Um, the lights. The lights look weird on camera. They just flashed on camera. Over here we got our Christmas trees, which are all next to each other and stuff. So we got the three usual trees, and we got this fourth one here, which is different from the others. So we got our small ones here, real fast. So we lost the base for this one, so we just had to stick this in the ground. It's not what we really wanted, but it's whatever. All the others, they still have their bases and stuff, and stars flipped over here. It's not going to be fixed, I guess. So yeah, both of these, they're just normal clear white. This here's rainbow. I like the rainbow ones more. This is like old school Christmas, you know? Like this is what modern Christmas looks like to most people. Like a bunch of people have white lights and stuff. This is what Christmas looked like for me for a long time and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I like the lights. And then we got our fourth one here. It's just a tiny tree, and definitely much different from the others. It's not a spiral tree. So yeah, that's pretty nice. And then we also got this little handy extension, but well no, it's a multi outlet. It's like it has like 5 slots, 5 outlets to plug stuff in. We had like 6 things plugged in on this. I think 6, yeah. And then over here we got the projector. Uh, so it's out. I mean, obviously, I don't know what I was talking about. It's pretty cool. You're not really able to see it right now, but later on at night you'll be able to see it better. Over here we got our big ornament, one of our older ones. So yeah, it's pretty nice. And then behind it we got a new ornament. This here this here blows up. We actually have 3 of these, but we only put out one. There's a blue one and a green one in the garage, but we didn't blow them up. I guess that could be a next year thing. Yeah, these are kind of disappointing. I thought they were going to inflate themselves like an inflatable, and they'll have some lights and stuff in it, but nope. I guess not. We have some luminescence. No, crap. Whatever they're called, I'm not even sure. But you put lights in them, they light up. We got Santa and Frosty, or I guess you can call that Frosty. Then we got this snowman here, the statue. And this is the newest stuff we have. These are just some cheap decorations at Lowe's, but we just bought them because the more the merrier. Wish we had more, honestly, but the little stakes, they're kind of they're a little bit of an eyesore, especially on Rudolph here. But it's whatever. I think the present looks best here. We should have gotten more of these presents. Alright, so here's the porch lights, and they both have ribbons on them. They didn't have them last year because I didn't know they were around last year. Apparently my mom had these for, well, I mean, since last year or so, but we never used them. So I put them on because my mom discovered them again, and they looked better before, but they're blown over and stuff. So yeah. Then we got our little snowman there. It's just a decapitated snowman head on the door. And then we have lights here. We always string up lights on the gutter and stuff. And there's a star. And yeah, it's just basic lights, you know. That could have been done better. Now there's some stuff from last year that is missing. Most notably the snowman that was out here last year. And then we have a wooden Santa. Um, So he's still inside. We didn't bring him out because he's broken. We need to super glue him back together. It's like a big piece of him that just fell off, and we need to repair it yeah, we need to repair it, and hopefully we'll put it out next year. So that's really it for the decorations. We have more, like we have some light up candy canes in there, but we don't like to put them out because they're a bit of a mess to put out. But I think I might know another. The stakes that come with them are weak, but we have other stakes inside which are much stronger. I think I'll use that. I'll do that next year. I probably should have done that this year. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess I'll show you this later on when it's darker. Here's the big attraction here. Yeah, this I always call this the Christmas Kingdom because I don't know, it doesn't have an official name. It's just my neighbor's decoration setup. Does it every single year. And there's little changes here and there from each year. Like some years there'll be more white lights, some years blue lights, some years like much more colorful lights. This year there's a bunch of clear lights and stuff that you can see, like warmish type lighting. Last year was more like a frosty bluish whitish color than it was this year. So yeah, it's pretty cool seeing all the changes and stuff this goes through. Like just small, minor changes that this goes through every single Christmas. It's pretty cool. And this year is still my favorite setup in my neighborhood, and or probably just the entirety of my city, because no other house has this level of detail and all that stuff with their decorations. None this big and detailed. It's really, really cool. I'm so lucky that I live right on the other side of the road from him, right next to, I mean, right in front of him. So it's pretty cool. There's my house again. Oh yeah, I put the snowman out there. There's a car going by. I put the snowman out there, and the camera quality is kind of bad, but yeah, there's a little snowman there. And we also used to have something around the mailbox, but it blew over because the magnets were super weak. And now it's just lost to the wind, I guess. It was a few days ago. It was like strong winds and it blew it away. So yeah, rest in peace. We got new neighbors back in May, and unlike my old neighbors, they actually decorate for Halloween and Christmas and also Thanksgiving too. Because these lights here that you see now, they were Thanksgiving themed earlier. So all right, my camera. So it's not as big and grand as some others, but I like these all year lights they have out. Like there's these lights are supposed to be out all year and stuff, and they're pretty cool. I'm gonna come back when it's darker, because right now it's not really all too dark. It's just foggy and wet. We're not having no white Christmas, no green Christmas. We're gonna get a wet Christmas, a wet soggy Christmas. But oh well. At least we got a white Christmas in 2022, I believe. I don't know. I think 2022, it wasn't 2023, sadly. It never, I mean, it barely snows in December. We always get that in January. Oh well. Back outside now that it's much darker. Well, much darker now. It's just night now. Earlier, it was just overcast. So you'll be able to see the lights better and all that stuff, and the projectors too. Like, look at this. So it's not that bright, because the projector is not as close as it was last year. Like last year, it was right over here, so it would have showed up better. But the outlets over there this year. If these were just a bit closer to this side of the yard, then this would be about this corner here. It would show up a little better, but oh well. Here's the second projector. which I think it's cooler than the other one because the other one is simply just Mickey heads. And oh my god, the traffic that these lights, or at least those lights down there, attract. Yeah, so this one here gives off this cool pattern. It's not too visible like it was last year because last year it was much closer. It's like right over here to this walkway. Um, Earlier I didn't think I was able to put it here, so I just put it there because there's an open outlet there, but I actually used my brain cells and connected some of these like this was plugged into its own outlet, but I plugged it into this because you can plug them in and connect them. So that gave me room to put this in. So yeah, that was me using my brain cells to put up decorations. So yeah, there's that. Oh, I have my flash on. Whoops. There's so much traffic. Now let's see if I'll even be able to film this. Knowing that it's Christmas Eve, we're getting much more traffic than other days. Well, other nights, you know. Like, we're getting a lot more traffic than these past few days because it's Christmas Eve and all that stuff. So this here's the Christmas Kingdom. And there's some lights on that tree down there. They're a bit messed up. They're a bit whack. I don't think they're supposed to flash like a strobe. Or kinda like a strobe. Yeah, there it is. I'll go up that hill once these cars go by. Just one more shot here because it's pretty cool. And my neighbor's lights too. They're rainbow. 3 cars up the hill. Okay, this is actually getting very annoying right now. Okay. You know what? Screw these cars. I'm crossing the road now. I don't care if I'm in the way or so. I'm showing you this no matter what. Yeah. Just a quick walk through. So yeah, I think I've told you guys this many times before if you remember, but 95% of this stuff is homemade. All homemade out of plywood and I'm not plywood, like wood and stuff. Yeah, it's all homemade. Alright, well there's that. Now back to my house. Here's my neighbor's house again, now that it's dark outside. I really like these rainbow lights. They're not, I mean, rainbow's not really the theme of Christmas, but this matches. So yeah, that's pretty cool. There's that. We'll go down the neighborhood, like somewhere down there. There's more lights to show off. And there's also more lights down there to show off. Do this as fast as I can so I can avoid the traffic. There's some cool stuff down here that I want to show off. Mainly that house down there because the way they wrap their lights around their trees and to make them look like candy canes. So we got some basic houses here with these basic these lights. Got some lights here. And then over here, oh my god, the traffic. So these trees, they're supposed to look like candy canes. Well, that one's a bit messy. I think it just fell apart, but that one looks much cooler. Damn cars. Yeah. I'll come back on tomorrow for the Christmas video. I'll walk down the rest of the neighborhood and show you this stuff. Because I'm getting out of here. I'm going to the park. Show you some more Christmas lights before I go back inside. Here's some Christmas lights from a different neighborhood that's nearby mine. See these guys, they got a tree. It's a pretty cool looking tree. Some deers, an angel, and whatever else. I can't really tell what else there is. And then the house behind it was just being blocked by a bush, or no, it's actually just a small bush tree type thing. You can see there's lights on their house, on the gutter and stuff. Then that one, mostly the same too, but only a small part of the house has lights on it. And then there's some smaller stuff there, which I can only really see the candy canes. Wow. My phone is having trouble focusing. I think I need to clear off the lens real fast. Here's another one. This here is pretty simple. It's just some bluish lights, bluish white frosty lights, I guess what they're called. I don't know, but they're bluish. They're bluish white lights. And there's no actual decorations out there. There's just lights on the bushes and on the house.